Good morning there, guys. David Salazar here. Glad you're joining the motorcycle group, and I hope you enjoy some of these informative sessions about just different tips and pointers on how to stay safe on your motorcycle in Texas. That being said, I want to talk about something today that applies to everybody if they've been involved in a lawsuit, and it doesn't matter what side you're on with this. I practice plaintiffs' personal injury cases, so I represent people who have been injured. We usually go against insurance companies, against big corporations, things like that. Time and time again, we have found that regardless of which side you're on, attorneys on both sides of the bar will agree that loose lips sink ships. That is the bottom line. Loose lips sink ships. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is people are inherently trying to tell their business in the world right now. They love to say what's going on in their lives. They love to tweet about it. They love to post it on Facebook. They love to show it on Instagram. They love to put it on Snapchat, and even nowadays they love to put it on TikTok. All of that is going to be used against you, or can be used against you, if for some reason you've been involved in a huge trucking accident and you're saying you can't do something, and all of a sudden you're on TikTok doing a dance move or lifting 400 pounds or something like that, and you say to the insurance company you're not hurt. So you need to realize that everything that's online will be found by people who they hire experts to find this stuff. So this is something you just need to be aware of, because loose lips sink ships. And I'm going to give you an example of what happened to me one time. I have a case where we went to trial, and we actually were in a jury trial, and as we were about to get a verdict, and the verdict is the judge was going to announce how much money was going to be given to my client, the defendants stood up and said, "Your Honor, we need to approach." And they approached, and we had no idea what was going on, but we found out that basically our client had posted something on social media saying some stuff during the time that the jury was out that was absolutely biased. It was unnecessary. It was inappropriate. Basically, he was saying he was about to get tons of cash. I'm about to get paid, blah, 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 blah. And it killed his case. So essentially a mistrial was declared. So we had gone for 2 weeks. We had done all this work. We had actually thought we were going to get a favorable outcome, all of that for this to end up happening. So the client was mad. He didn't know that that was supposed to happen, even though we told him time and time again, you cannot post anything. He didn't realize that at that late in the venture, it was still going to be inappropriate. So he just did it. And it's not because he meant to, like, he wasn't trying to cause harm. He just didn't know any better. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you this so that you do know better. Loose lips sink ships. If you have something, keep it to yourself. Tell it to your attorney, who cannot say anything by law. He's taken an oath to basically keep it between him and you, and then go from there. And he will advise you on whether or not he thinks you can disseminate it into the world. I promise you, it's not worth it. If you've been in a lawsuit and you've been seriously injured, just keep your mouth shut. I cannot stress that enough. Keep your mouth shut. Talk to your attorney about something. I've had clients who want to go online, and they're very social, and they want to post things daily, and I'm like, look, if it has nothing to do with your accident, I have no problem with that. But if it's about your daily life and you're doing all this stuff that frankly you've been telling us that you can't do, it's not going to bode well for your case. So please keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy talking to you guys about this stuff. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it. Please subscribe to my page on YouTube as well. There's a lot more videos on there, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you. Bye.